Hi, this is Wayne Odegard with Aviation Laboratories, and I'd like to speak about aviation-related fuel. So, as the name implies, we're Aviation Laboratories. We test aircraft fluids. We test hydraulic fluid, we test oil, and we test fuels. So today, I want to talk just a little bit about how we test aviation fuels. There's two types of fuels that are generally used: Jet A, generically Jet A, jet fuel, and avgas fuel, generically sort of avgas fuel. So we have two kits for that. We have a jet fuel, Jet A fuel, and we have an avgas fuel test kit. But they both kind of look the same. And so what we've got is a kit like this. The reason this is such a stout kit is because aviation fuel is hazardous, so we have to ship it a certain way. So this test kit, which really at the end of the day only requires a 12-ounce sample bottle, comes in a paint can looking thing like this, right? Inside here is ultimately where the sample will go. But I wanted to show you what else is in here. We've got what we call it a pig mat. It's an absorbent that we use to absorb any fuel that might leak. We've got a hose in here to help you get fuel samples out of whatever you're getting it out of, a tank or an aircraft. And then this lid goes back on here when you're done. And then this ring actually seals this lid in place so that it's really, really difficult to come off. This is required, so we have to send this with the sample. So when you get the kit, you're going to root through all this stuff, dig down into the kit, and eventually you'll come to this. And like I said, it's just a sample bottle. So what you want to do is you want to take a sample, either from your tank or the aircraft, fill it in a bottle like this. Now we'll use most of the bottle of the fuel for all of our testing, so you want to fill it up just about to the top, right here where the neck is, where you want to fill it up. Once you fill it up, tighten the cap back on, rewrap this in bubble wrap, put it in here, wrap it around, wrap the absorbent material around it, put it back in the paint can, close up the paint can, put the lid over the top of it, put the ring on, press it down so it's firmly on, put it back in the box with the styrofoam, tape it all up, and send it back to us. Whew, that's what's required to get us a little small bottle of fuel, either Jet A or avgas, right? Once we get it, there's a number of tests we do to it, and the tests take about 3 business days for us to do. Most of the tests are pretty quick. Most of the tests consist of, they may take just a few minutes to run, but there is one test that takes more time. So the primary test that we do a distillation test, we do specific gravity, we do a flash point test, we do a water test, Carl Fisher water, and we do a bug test to check for fungus and bacteria. So when we get the sample in, immediately what we'll do after we get it out of this container is we'll do a bug test for it, because that's the test that takes 72 hours. We actually inject some fuel into a broth, shake it up real good, and then put it in a cool, dark place and see if it grows. And if it grows, we record that. It's a qualitative test. So we'll either tell you, yes, you have growth. We can quantify to a certain extent, but we'll tell you, yes, you have growth, bacterial growth, or fungal growth, and we report that to you. While all of that is going on, we'll start doing our distillation. We'll start doing our flash point. We'll do our specific gravity, and we'll do our Carl Fisher water test to it, so that when the bug test kit is finally done and we can open it up and look at it and evaluate it, we'll already have all of those other tests done. We put all of that data together, we put it on a report format, we give it to our lab manager for him to review and approve. He'll make comments as appropriate to let you know if the fuel is good or not good, if it's not good, what might be the issue with the fuel, and then we'll email that report out to you so that you get it. If you have any questions or comments at all, we'd love to have you call, either talk to the lab manager, talk to myself, talk to one of our sales team. We can all help you out. If you have any questions or comments that you'd like to leave, please do leave them below. We'll try to respond to them as quickly as we can. If you like the information that's presented here and you'd like to see more of it, please do click on our follow and look for our next video to come out. Thank you very much.